are so glad that you are able to join us here on the KnowZone. Now this is the place where we have fun while we learn. I am Charlie.
And I am Janet.
And I am Marara. Rah! And I'm so excited because I'm so glad you've joined us today and we are going to have so much fun.
Fun is right, Marara. And we have a lot of stuff lined up today. We have Maspidi waiting to take us out there, not forgetting our number and wordplay with Teacher Pendo.
So why don't we get the fun started by going out to the chill out zone to meet our friends. So come on, everyone.
Hurry.
Hello, everyone.
Now, to begin the show, why don't we say a big hello to everyone who's watching us at home.
Hello! Thank you very much, friends, and we are glad to meet you and that you came to help us with today's show.
That is right, Marara. Now, to start us off, why doesn't someone tell us what today's show is all about?
It is about numbers.
That is really cool, and I'm going to enjoy today because numbers are my favorite.
Maya, you always enjoy every episode of the KnowZone, and we also enjoy it. Now, if today's episode is all about numbers, what are the buzzwords?
11, 33, 99, 575.
Brilliant. Now, for you watching us at home, make sure that you pay attention. I hope you wrote down the words because they will be appearing throughout today's adventures and in the one that's coming up right now.
Now, I wonder how many times these buzzwords will appear in the next adventure.
Well, there's only one way to find out, so why don't we go and check out what our friends have? It's time for Playhouse.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
13, Zach, you keep getting stuck at the same number.
It's not my fault. I keep forgetting.
Maybe you should just get your book. There are so many numbers you need to know by now.
No, I want to do this on my own. The teacher wanted me to learn the numbers.
Well, I wish I could help, but I have to finish reading this book. Maybe you can get help from everyone else at the Playhouse. I'm sure they'd be glad to help.
No, the Playhouse is only for fun. I can't tell everyone to help me with maths. I'll find a way to learn my numbers without anyone's help.
$96, $97, $98, $99, $100. Okay, I'm coming to find you. I found you.
Well, okay, fine. I'll hide better next time. How many tens are there in 33?
3.
Correct!
Everyone, I need to tell you something. Where's everyone?
Well, they're all hiding. We are playing hide and seek.
Well, come out then. We need to help Zach.
What is it? How can we help Zach?
I heard him talking with Anne-Marie. He needs help with his numbers. That's not really an emergency. We need to help Zach know his numbers so then he can count as many numbers as we can.
Okay.
But we'll have to do it secretly. Zach doesn't want our help, so we'll have to be smart about that.
Guys, are you sure about that? I mean, should we be helping someone who's not asked for our help?
If he needs help, Zach should get it. We will help him.
But remember, we need to help Zach without him knowing.
Are you sure you don't want to ask for help? It will make things so much faster.
I'm sure I can do this on my own.
Okay.
How many tens are there in 110?
There are 11.
Correct!
Hey, Anne-Marie, that's a nice storybook you're reading. How many pages does it have?
Well, I think it has 15 pages.
Wow, that's nice. Did you hear that, Zach? 15, which comes after 14, which comes after 13, which comes after 12.
Right, 12. I know that.
Let's have fun with all this counting. We can go look for things we can count so we can help.
Help with what? Help with the things on Promise's farm. Right, Promise?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that.
Can't we do something else? We should play hide and seek.
No, Zach, let's learn how to count. It will be fun.
You see, everyone likes to count.
You told them about my counting.
No, I didn't.
You did. Now they all think I'm silly. It is all your fault. Come on, everyone. I know where we can find all sorts of things that we can use to count.
Like what?
Like old bottles and old bottle tops.
What about beans? I learned to count using beans.
We can get some beans from my dad. I'm sure you will want to give some.
I'm not so sure. What if we are doing all this and Zach doesn't want our help?
I think probably he's too scared to ask.
That is right. Look, Promise and I would get the beans. Daphne and Luigi will get the bottle tops.
Then we'll come back here.
Hey, Zach, why the long face?
Everyone wants to help me with my counting so that I can learn my numbers.
Well, that's a good thing. Knowing numbers is a very important skill.
I wanted to show them I can do it on my own, but no one listened to me.
But can you count?
Yes, I can. I just forget sometimes. And if they help me, it will be bad. I will look even more different than them.
Zach, you can do anything you want. Now, just because you're asking your friend to help you does not mean you'll be any less than they are. And if you're not sure about doing something, you can ask your friends to help you, and that's what I know.
You are right.
I know I'm right. Back where I come from, way, way far away, they crowned me the king of being right.
I'm sorry I didn't agree to help you before. I can help you now if you like and get the others to leave you alone.
No, you are right. I am sorry I shouted at you and said what I said. I'll ask for help so that I can learn my numbers. Thank you, Mr. Zippo.
Oh, you're welcome.
You can help me, Anne-Marie.
Say the number 575 in words.
575.
Correct.
Hey, we got things for you to count with.
Beans and bottle tops so that you can see what you're counting.
Thank you. Mr. Zippo and Anne-Marie are helping me. I'll take all the help I'll get from you.
We would be happy to help you, Zach.
That's what all the beans and bottle tops are for, right? Promise you shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry, but since he's getting help, it's no longer a secret.
Those are a lot of beans.
My dad had a lot of beans. He let me take as much as I needed. There are more than 200 beans here. I counted them.
Oh, guys. Isn't it great that Zach has friends that he can count on?
From Playhouse, this is Quizzy Quiz. How many tens are in 110?
There are 11.
In 110, we have 11 tens. What did the children use to learn to count? The children used beans to learn how to count.
That was a clever adventure. I like Mr. Zippo. Wait, did you all enjoy it?
Yes!
Right, I especially enjoyed quiz. Now, I tried to answer the questions, and I think I'll be really good by the end of today.
I agree with you, Marara. Now, for you at home, I hope that you enjoyed Quizzy's little quiz as much as we did. Now, how many questions did you try to answer? And if you did, I hope you got them all correct.
Charlie, speaking of answering questions, it's time for us to go to the learning zone and find out what wordplay Teacher Pendo has lined up for us today.
In Cool Words!
Hello everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Cool Words. Today we are going to be learning about numbers. So first of all, we need to remind ourselves of the numbers 1 to 10. Now I'd like us to begin by reciting this chant on the board and remember to include all the actions. Shall we start?
Yes!
Teacher Pendo.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, clap your hands. 3, 4, touch your head. 5, 6, clap again. 7, 8, close your eyes. 9, 10, open your eyes.
Very good. Now let's try again and make sure you join in at home. Okay, so 1, 2, clap your hands.
3, 4, touch your head. 5, 6,
Clap again.
7, 8,
Close your eyes.
9, 10,
Open your eyes.
Excellent. Okay. Now last week we looked at more than and less than. Now we are going to play a guess my number game. Now this is how it goes. You need to listen very carefully to the clues I will give you and then guess my number. Are we ready?
Yes, Teacher Pendo.
Very good. Now my number is 10 more than 100. What is my number?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
Your number is 110.
That's correct. My number is 110. Very good. Now my next number is 2 less than 35. So what's my number? Yes, Grace?
33.
33. Well done. Now the last one, my number is 9 more than 90 and is also less than 100. Yes, Cynthia?
Your number is 99.
Very good. That was good participation from all of you. Now let's move on to another activity. Now on my table are different objects. Okay, so let's start with the bottle tops. How many bottle tops are there on my table, Cynthia?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So how many bottle tops are there on my table?
There are 20 bottle tops on your table, Teacher Pendo.
Very good, you're correct. Okay, Isaac, how many exercise books are there on my table?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 exercise books on your table, Teacher Pendo.
Very good. Okay, Jonathan, how many rulers are there on my table?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 rulers on your table, Teacher Pendo.
Very good. There are 8 rulers on my table. Okay, now how about the mark pens, Grace? How many are there on my table?
1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 mark pens on your table, Teacher Pendo.
Very good. Okay, Marara, how many mangoes are there on my table?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 mangoes on the table.
You're absolutely right. And you can all enjoy the mangoes while we take another trip with Speedy.
That's right. It's time for Out There.
Hey! Today here in Out There, we are all about play. And that's why we are visiting a very special place. Funscapes. Steve told me that in here they have amazing playground. So come on everyone, let's dive straight for some adventure. Located along Thika Highway in Nairobi, Funscape is a fun-filled place with lots of activities for children. Woo! I love to play, and so I can't wait to play some of these games in here. Come on everyone, let's go! Can you fly a helicopter? Tyrek is going to show us just how to do it. Let's go up and down. Steve tells me that this helicopter is controlled by this stick. It's a joystick. It takes it up, then takes it down. Tyrek is having so much fun. Hey, what's happening here? Besides the helicopter, there are other kids' rides as well. Look! Womboy, Eddie and the group are having so much fun. Oh, it's now time to go and play some interesting games. This is the Slam a Winner game. You earn your points by dropping the ball in the pots down here. Notice the numbers written against the circles. If you drop your ball in any of these pots, then you win as many tickets as indicated against that particular pot. Remember, for this game, you only have one chance to win. Hey! Look! Koi has won 6 tickets! I know what else is fun. Come, let's go and play with some ducks. Here I am told that to earn more points, you have to keep the ducks inside the pond by splashing water to them. Go back! Go back! Stay there! Free tickets! That's not so bad. Let's feed the frog. Look! Mr. Frog here must have been so hungry. Mr. Hungry Frog eat? Oh! Oh. Gobble up, gobbling frog, gobble up. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Game over. Now that the frog is full, let's see what we have here. Oh, the miracle book. This is a game about your luck in making choices. Every book here has some ticket value that goes with it. Look, 15, 120, 45. This place is definitely the place to be. There are so many games to play here. As Womboy and the rest stay behind to play some more, it's time to say goodbye. I have to go as my milk and cows are waiting. Goodbye, good people. See you soon.
That was a very exciting trip.
Yeah, Speedy is so cool. I think I want to be Speedy when I grow up. He can come here and I can go on the adventures out there.
Well, maybe later, Marara, but right now you can't do that because we need your help.
Oh, I almost forgot. I love this part.
It's time for us to dive straight in and play our first game.
It's time for our number game.
Welcome, 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 welcome. it's time to dive into the number pool and have fun with numbers.
Yes, it is. And today it's all about addition.
Now, number team, I have one question for you. Are you ready?
Yes!
So what you have to do is roll the dice.
And then figure out, with the help of your number team, what the two numbers on top add up to. For example, 5 plus 3 is...
8. All right. Then run to the number pool and find the answer hidden amongst the balls and take that to Janet.
That's true. After that, what you have to do is run back to your team, tag the next team member so they can go up to Charlie and roll the dice.
Now remember, you only have 30 seconds to roll the dice and find the solution inside the number pit and get it to Janet. Otherwise, the buzzer will go off and then you will be out of time.
Okay, now if you get all additions right, then you take these fabulous books back to your school.
And of course, we have a very special prize for each one of you.
So, the team is ready. My question is, are you ready at home?
Let's find out. Team, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, let's roll the dice.
Excellent. Isaac, you are the team leader. We'll start with you. Come on up. Here are the dice.
Isaac is about to roll, and he rolls a 2 and a 2.
What's 2? It's 4. Go look for a 4.
Go.
Quickly.
Look for
Get
it.
a 4. Get a 4.
Look for the 4.
Find the 4.
Look for the number 4.
Dig
Look for the number 4. Where is it? Can you see number 4?
Come on, there you go.
Give it to Janet.
Tag your next team member. Tag your next team member. Come on, Grace, you're up next. There you go.
And Grace is about to roll, and she rolls a 2 and a 4.
That's a 2 and a 4. What's 2 plus 4? Go get a 6. Go get a 6.
Look for
Come
number
on, team,
6.
help her.
No, go back for number 6.
Give the 6.
Give the 9.
All right, Cynthia, now you can come. Take the dice.
And
roll them.
Cynthia is about to roll, and she rolls 4 and a 4. 4 and a 4. 4 and a 4.
Find an 8. Find an 8. Come on.
What is 4 and a 4?
Look quickly.
What is 4 and a 4?
There, you
Look for 8. Look for 8.
Look for an 8. There's an 8 somewhere in there.
Look for the number 8. Look for it. Right there.
There.
Right there. Oh, right there.
You're almost got it.
Yeah.
Between your legs. Give it to Janet. That's it. Tag the last person. Jonathan, it's your turn now.
And
Come on.
Jonathan is about to roll, and he rolls up. That is 6 and a 6.
6 and a 6. What's 6 plus 6?
12.
That's it. Find a 12. Come on,
Okay,
dive in
look
and
for
find
12.
a 12. You got
Look
it. There's
for
one
12.
right in front of you.
Look for 12. Look for 12.
Under the 11. Look for. There you
Look
go.
for 12. There you go. Give it to Janet.
Oh, time is up. Woo.
Let's find out how everyone did. Now, number team, let's start with you, Isaac. Isaac, you came up there and rolled up the dice. You got a 2 and a 2. So 2 plus 2 is what? 2 plus 2 is what? 4. All right, let's see what Isaac got and gave us.
And that's correct. It's a 4. All right.
Very well done, Isaac, for getting that first one correct. Now, Grace, you rolled and you gave us a 2 and a 4. So 2 plus 4 is what? 6. Let's see.
Is it?
Oh,
it's a 6. That's right. It's a 6.
Grace, the third person was Cynthia. Now, Cynthia, you rolled a 4 and a 4. So 4 plus 4 is what?
8.
Are you all sure, Isaac? 4 plus 4 is what?
8.
Let's see.
And it is.
then-
Oh, that's an 8.
Very well. So far, so good. The team is doing pretty well. The last person was Jonathan. Now, Jonathan, you rolled 6 and 6. 6 plus 6 is what?
12.
6 plus 6 is what?
12.
Let's see.
And
I don't think
that
that's what
is,
you... All right, there you go. Well done, team. You did very well. Clearly, you got all the sums correct. That's a job well done.
Definitely. Now, that means that you will get a prize. So Team leader, that's you, Isaac. Step on up. I have these books for you to take back to your school. Show everyone at home your books. Another round of applause.
And a very special prize from moi.
Come on, go get your books.
Now, Charlie, number pool was very exciting and the team did very well.
Yes, there were some moments I thought two of the contestants might trip, but they got the numbers and they had fun.
But right now, it's time for us to move on to something else.
Yes, let's go and catch up with Dunia and see what she has for us on
It's Our World.
Hello everyone, my name is Dunia and welcome to Our World. Today, we are going to watch a very valuable story about the importance of something that we all take for granted. I will give you some clues. It's green. It grows almost everywhere. And cows love to eat it. It's grass. We are going to see a story about why we should value our grass. Ready? Let's begin. Once upon a sunny day, there stood two farmers, Farmer Fred and Farmer John. They had been neighbors for years. On this day, a stranger came along and suggested that they try using this magic grass called vetiver to protect their land. John didn't understand how this grass could do this, so he did not take it. But Fred was keen to try and see how it worked. Fred took the grass and went back to his house on the hill. He immediately planted the grass down the hillside. And then a few months later, it had grown. What Fred could not see is that the grass had roots 3 times as long as the grass on the surface. And this is what was so special about this magic grass. Fred decided it was time to pick some grass to use. He had to pull and finally the roots came up. But soon it began to rain and a storm blew in. That night there was a great thunderstorm over the valley. The farmers were worried as heavy rain like this sometimes caused landslides and their valuable soil on the hill could get washed down the valley by the rain. In the morning, Fred looked outside and was so happy to see his hill was still okay, and he now had lots of wet soil which was perfect for planting. So he planted some vegetables. He shouted over to John, excited to show him that the magic grass had worked. Then he noticed John's hill had crumbled in the storm. Oh dear, poor John. He had no land to plant his vegetables now. Days and weeks went by, and Fred's magic grass and vegetables were growing well. He was so proud of his farm. Now, he could use the grass to repair that leak in his roof. He could feed his happy cow and had some left over to give his wife to weave baskets to sell. Fred was so thankful for the stranger that brought the magic grass. that he wanted to tell his neighbors about what he had discovered. He met with John and gave him some magic grass to plant and shared his knowledge. What a kind neighbor. They both lived happily ever after on top of their hills of magic grass. What an interesting story. I never knew grass could be so important for our survival. So, now you decide. When you grow up, do you want to be like John, who refused help? Or like Fred, who decided to learn new ways to protect his land? Right, I am off to plant some grass of my own, but see you next week for more about our world. See ya!
I love watching our world, and it always shows us how much there is to see and how much there is to do, especially to help our environment.
That's true, Charlie, and we must always protect the environment. Now, what do you think, friends? Should we protect the environment?
Yes! That's very cool. You know what? I believe that we can all do something for the environment, even right now.
That's very right, Janice. Now, it's very important to protect the environment, and we are going to go out and do something to help the environment right now. But we're going to take a short break. But do not go too far or change the channel, because we still have a lot of fun coming up, more play with words and with numbers only here on the KnowZone. What do we say to them, Joseph?
See you soon.
Exactly. Hello. Now, as you know, this is the KnowZone. And as always,
we have a lot of fun while we learn. Now, do you remember everything that you have been learning so far?
If not, do not worry, because we have something very special just for you.
Now we have a free, fun-packed booklet that comes with everything we have learned throughout term 1. The question is, do you want one?
And if you do want one, all you have to do is just ask your parents to help you send us a text with your name and address to 30606. So do not be left out. Come on, get on texting on 30606.
Oh man, I missed a spot.
What?
It's not clean. It's not clean. It's
oh,
not
right.
clean.
Wait, Charlie. You missed another one.
Where?
Yeah, there.
There?
Yeah.
There?
KnowZone. Have some fun in the KnowZone.
Welcome back to the KnowZone.
Today we are talking about numbers. Do you remember what the buzzwords are?
Yes!
And I wrote them down. But for everyone who might have missed them at home, let's remind them what the buzzwords are.
11, 33, 99, 575.
Great! Now remember to look out for these buzzwords throughout our adventures today.
Hey, but first, let's buzz around because you know what that sound means. Teacher Pendo is here.
With
Hot Numbers!
Hello everyone and welcome to Hot Numbers.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
We've all been having a great time counting numbers. We even learned how to write our numbers in words.
Do you mean we are not counting today, Teacher Pendo?
No, Marara. We now know how to count. So today we are going to learn addition.
Oh, what? Addition?
Yes, addition. This is the plus sign and shows that we are talking about addition, adding numbers together.
Please, Teacher Pendo, explain.
Okay, Marara, imagine you had 5 sweets in your pocket and then I decided to give you another 5. How many sweets would you have?
That would be 10 sweets.
You're right. Now, please, can you explain how you got that answer?
Well, I put the sweets together and they became 10.
Aha, very good. When we put numbers together, we call it addition. It's easy when the numbers are small, but it gets harder when the numbers are bigger. Now, here in one hand, I have 6 pencils. And in this other hand, I have 7 pencils. Now, how many pencils do I have altogether? Yes, Tonette?
13.
Aha, that is right. Now, I can count from 7 and continue counting until I have counted all the pencils. So, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now I have 4 pencils in one hand and 6 in the other hand. All right, now count from 6. How many pencils do I have? Yes, Joseph?
10.
10, okay. So that's correct. So 6, let's count together. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now this time I have 9 pencils in one hand and I have 7 pencils. Let me just put 7 pencils in the other hand. Okay, so I have 9 pencils in one hand and 7 pencils in the other hand. How many pencils do I have all together? Todd, do you want to give this a try?
16.
16. Okay, so always start from the biggest number. In this case, 9. So let's count together from 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Very good. Okay, let's do one more. So I have in one hand 15 pencils and in another hand I have 8 pencils. Let me just get 8 pencils. All right, so that's all my pencils. Okay, so I have 15 pencils and I have 8 pencils. Remember to count from the big number. So how many pencils do I have all together? Yes, Michelle?
23.
23, that's correct. Now let's count together from 15. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Very good. Counting everything takes time. For example, what is 24 plus 25? Now notice how we use the plus sign to show it's an addition. Now there are 2 ways we can add these 2 numbers. Now we can first add the tens. Okay, so 20 plus 20, okay, which gives us 40. And then we add the ones, 4 plus 5, which gives us 9. Okay, and then we add the 2 numbers, 40 plus 9, which gives us 49.
Wow, Teacher Pendo, you make it sound so simple.
Thank you. Now the second way you can add the numbers is to write them in a column like this. Okay, so keep the numbers in their correct place values. Now the ones come under the ones and the tens under the tens. Okay, we then add the ones column first. Okay, so 4 plus 5 gives us 9. Okay, and the tens, 2 plus 2 gives us 4. And so we get our answer 49. Okay, now let's do some few examples. Now, who would like to try the first one here? 13 plus 15. Who wants to write that for us? Yes, Tonette? Please write it on the piece of paper you have in front of you. 13 plus 15. $15. So what do you get?
28.
Very good. We get 28. So when we add the ones together, 3 plus 5, we get 8. And the tens together, 1 plus 1 gives us 2. That gives us 28. Very good. Now the next one, 22 plus 31. Who wants to try this one? Yes, Joseph? 22 plus 31. So we add the ones first. And then we add the tens. So what do we get?
53.
53, well done. So when we add our ones together, 2 plus 1 gives us 3, and then the tens, 2 plus 3 gives us 5. Excellent. Moving on to the next one, 12 plus 26.
I'll try.
Go right ahead.
Well, you said we should always add the first column, which is ones. So 2 plus 6 is 8. And then move to the next column, that is 1 plus 2, which gives us 3. So the answer is 38.
Well done, Marara, and you've explained very nicely. Okay, very good. Now, moving on to the next one, 33 plus 14. Who wants to do this for us? Yes, Todd? 33 plus 14. Bearing in mind about adding the ones first and then adding the tens. Add the ones together. 3 plus 4.
47.
47, well done. Okay, and the last one, who wants to give it a try? 18 plus 20. Yes, Michelle, go right ahead. 18 plus 20. Then add your ones together. Okay. What do you get?
It is 38.
Very good. 38. All right, so when we add 8 plus 0 gives us 8, and then 1 plus 2 gives us 3, so our answer is 38. Well done, all of you. You've done really well, and that was an introduction to addition. Next week, we will continue adding.
Wow, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Mara.
That was so much fun.
I know, time really flies when you're having fun. Now, though, it's time for us to get smart with art.
It's Creative Zone. Welcome to Creative Zone. Now, we have had poetry, dance, and art. Today, we have our very friendly music teacher, Fadhili, who will be talking to us all about singing.
Hello, everyone. Today we'll be learning about how to sing properly.
Well, Fadhili.
Yes, please.
Can everyone sing?
Of course, Marara, anyone can sing, as long as they learn how to do it the right way.
Oh, wow. Now, can I have a go?
Yes, of course. Okay, let's try this. Mary had a little lamb. Try that.
Oh, that's easy. Mary had a little...
Marara, very, very good. But how about you try to put your chin up? Yeah? Put your back straight. All right, breathe in, out. Make sure when you breathe in, the air goes into your stomach and not just your chest out, okay?
Okay.
Let's try it. Breathe in, out. Now try it. Mary had a little lamb. Try that.
Mary had a little lamb.
Yes, that's it, Marara. That's it.
Oh, yes. I get the difference. Now, you see, I am going to tell Charlie and Janet just how good I am. So, I don't want to keep anyone waiting, so go ahead and learn some more. Mary had a little...
All right, kids. How about we learn about singing today, okay? All right, so we're going to do a very simple nursery song, a nursery rhyme that is familiar to almost every other child out there, okay? So you know Mary had a little lamb?
Yes.
Okay, can you sing it? All right, children back at home, please join us as we sing it together. So, go.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow.
Amazing, amazing. You sing so well, I'm surprised. I'll tell you the reason why your voices sound so good. It's because your back is straight, all right? You're not bent, you're not so relaxed. Your back is straight and your chin is up, all right? So you create space for your voice to come out from your diaphragm, all right? Now, how you achieve that is by how you breathe, all right? This is how you breathe when you're going to sing. You breathe in, and it goes into your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is here, all right? So you have enough voice, enough air to pull out your voice as you sing, to carry the note until you're done, okay? And the second thing is, if your posture is correct, your singing is going to be correct, all right? Let's try singing the song now with our necks bent down. See if that's going to work the same. 3, go.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb.
All right, up to there. Do you feel the difference? Yes. It's a bit difficult to sing that way. It's tiresome. But if you sing it with your chin up, your voice comes out more clearly. Let's try again now singing together as with your back straight, your chin up, and with enough air in your diaphragm. All right? Let's sing it together. Go.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb.
Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Wow, thank you. Very well done, very well done. I'm so impressed. All right, kids back home, remember the third tip for good singing. You need to look after your voice. And how do you do that? You drink a lot of water, you make sure you don't go shouting, and you get enough time to rest. Well, that's all the tips we have for you today. Go and hang out with Marara and his friends while us guys continue practicing. Ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow.
That was really creative.
I know what you mean, Mara. It's nice to have something new and creative on the KnowZone every day.
Definitely. Now, for you watching us at home, we hope that you are enjoying all of the creative things you see and do with us on the KnowZone.
But right now, it's time to put our words to the test and see if our 4 guests are up to the challenge.
For you watching us at home, let's see if you can challenge our best speller today. It's time for Spelling!
Animal, chapter, building, narrow, respect, deep, vegetable, work.
Welcome to Spell It! This is our game show where we play with our letters and our words.
All right, now, Tonette, Joseph, Michelle, and Todd, you are about to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to compete for the title of today's KnowZone Spelling Champion.
That's right. The winner of today's competition will win the school a KnowZone dictionary and a special prize for themselves.
Remember, each contestant has just 25 seconds to spell correctly as many words as they can. If you would like a word repeated, simply say repeat, and the word will be repeated for you. Are the rules clear?
Yes!
All right, all of today's words will be coming from our topic of
The topic of numbers.
Numbers, so it's something that we all know about. All right, team, I hope you're ready. We'll start with Tonette. Tonette, it's your turn right now. Come on down and step into the spotlight.
Oh.
Tonette, your 25 seconds starts now.
10,
T-E-N
4,
F-O-U-R
3,
T-H-R-E-E
70,
S-E-V-E-N-T-Y
80,
E-I-G-H-T-Y
13,
T-H-I-R.
All right, Tonette, the time is
Well
up.
done, Tonette. Well done.
Very well done.
All right, Joseph, I hope you're ready. Come on down and step into the spotlight. Joseph, your 25 seconds starts now.
2,
T-W-O
5,
F-I-V-E.
7.
S-E-V-E-N.
90.
N-I-N-E-T-Y.
40.
F-O-U-R-T-Y.
15.
F-I-F-T-E-E-N.
19.
N.
All right, Joseph.
Well done,
Thank you very
Joseph.
much. Very well done.
Michelle, it's your turn now. Come on down, step into the spotlight. Michelle, your 25 seconds starts now.
1.
O-N-E.
9.
N-I-N-E.
8.
E-I-G-H-T.
30.
T-H-I-R-T-Y.
50.
F-I-F-T-Y.
17.
S-E-V-E-N-T-E.
All right, Michelle.
Well done,
Very well done.
That means we only have one more person, and that's you, Todd. So come on down and step into the spotlight.
Damn.
Todd, your 25 seconds starts now.
6.
S-I-X.
0. 0. 20.
T-W-E-N-T-Y.
60.
S-I-X-T-Y.
18.
E-I-G-H-T-E-E-N.
All right. Very well done. Okay. Charlie, please reveal the scores.
Now, I'll start with Todd. You spelled 1, 2, 3, 4 words correctly. Let's give him a round of applause. Michelle, you spelled 5 words correctly. Let's give a round of applause. Joseph, you still spelled 5 words correctly. Let's give him a round of applause. And finally, Tonette, you spelt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words correctly.
Now, which means that the winners of today's KnowZone spelling competition with 5 words spelled correctly are Michelle, Joseph, and Tonette.
Well done to the 3 of you. Now, your prize will be that each of you will get a KnowZone dictionary for yourselves. So, congratulations to you all. Let's give them a round of applause.
Now, congratulations to all of you, and you're all winners because you have spelled so many words correctly. And for that, you all get a storybook. Come on up and get your storybooks.
Now, after that wonderful round of Spell It, anyone else would take a break.
But that's not us, because right here on the KnowZone, the fun never stops. So let's go and join Teacher Pendo.
Yes, she has another cool lesson for us with cool words.
Welcome back to Cool Words. Now on the board, I have some answers to questions. There are 12 months in a year. There are 7 days in a week. There are 24 hours in a day. There are 60 minutes in an hour. Now, I would like you to come up with questions that will have these as answers. Now, your questions should begin with the words, how many? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, now who would like to go first? The answer is there are 12 months in a year. Yes, Cynthia.
How many months are there in a year?
Very good. How many months are there in a year? Okay, now the next one. There are 7 days in a week. Yes, Isaac.
How many days are there in a week?
Excellent. And the next one, there are 24 hours in a day. Yes, Jonathan.
How many hours are there in a day?
Very good. Okay, and the last one, there are 60 minutes in an hour. Grace, do you want to try this one? Remember, the question should begin with how many.
How many minutes are there in an hour?
Very good. How many minutes are there in an hour? Excellent. Well done, everyone. Remember, there should always be a question mark at the end of each question. Now, we shall do the reverse. I will ask you some questions and you should have the answers. Now, first up, how many boys are there in this class? Yes, Cynthia?
There are 2 boys in this class, Teacher Pendo.
Very good. Okay. And how many girls are there in this class? Yes, Isaac?
There are 2 girls in this class.
Very good. Okay. How many stools are there in this class? Yes, Jonathan?
There are 4 stools in this class, Teacher Pendo.
Very good. And how many lions are there in this class? Yes, Grace?
There is 1 lion in this class, Teacher Pendo.
Very good. Okay.
And that is me, Teacher Pendo. Now, why don't you ask me how many mangoes there are in this class?
Okay, Marara, how many mangoes are there in this class?
None. There are no mangoes in this class because we ate all of them.
Very funny, Marara. Well, sadly, we've ran out of time, but we hope you'll join us next time for more fun with words. Happily, coming up is something that you're all going to enjoy.
And what's that, Teacher Pendo?
Well, it's time for Story Zone.
This is the story of why the elephant is the wisest animal of all. Enjoy. Long ago, there was a rich and beautiful forest. All the animals that lived there were happy and ate all the food they wanted. The food was so much that maize fell off the stalk because no one would eat it. None of the animals slept under the fruit trees because they became heavy with fruit and would often drop the fruit on the ground. Everything was happy. The animals never ever saved anything for later. Elephants often ate from the trees, while the leopards played under the tree. But one day it stopped raining. The ground started to get hard. The animals were glad at first because it was sunny every day. But soon, the water hole started to dry up. "Oh, this is terrible," said Hare. "What shall we do?" Antelope laughed at Hare. "What are you afraid of?" said Antelope. "We will have all the fruit we need to eat. The rains will come soon." The only animal who was as worried as Hare was Elephant. He had been seeing the trees on the edges of the forest. They were drying up very fast. It was a sad thing. Elephant went to Lion in his hut and spoke to him. "Lion," said Elephant, "this is not good. I think we need to put some food away just in case the rain comes late." Lion laughed and roared all at the same time. "It will be fine," said Lion. "I sent Eagle to speak to the rain god, and he told me that the rain will return in 11 days. Don't worry about that. It seems you are not as wise as you think." Elephant left Lion's house, not too sure if Lion knew how bad the drought was outside the forest. Elephant walked by himself all the way until the edge of the forest, where he saw more trees had dried up. There he met Hare. "This is not right," said Hare. "We must be prepared. What will we do, Elephant?" Elephant thought and thought. He was wise, and he knew he could think of a way to save the animals. So Elephant turned to Hare and spoke slowly. "Get all your friends to come and gather as much food as they can get their paws and hands on," said Elephant. "We will take all the food to a safe place, and if the drought continues, we will be able to feed ourselves and any animal who asks." So, Hare got Monkey and Baboon, and Elephant came back with Giraffe and Zebra. They went out, gathering maize, beans, nuts, fruits, and anything animals could eat. There was enough food for more than a year, 365 days to be precise. They hid all the food in a safe place. Elephant even got Monkey to dig a massive pit to get water from under the ground. Eventually, they had dug the pit so deep, Elephant would need to stand on the shoulders of 33 other elephants to reach the top from the bottom. "Is that deep enough, Elephant?" said Monkey. "Yes, that is more than deep enough," said Elephant. And so the animals waited. The drought continued for 99 days, and eventually, the drought reached the middle of the forest. We know it was that long because Elephant went to bed and woke up 99 times from the day he started saving food from the drought. All the trees started to dry up. Elephant and Hare and all their friends still had food. Eventually, Lion came with his family. He was tired, thin, and hungry. "Please, Elephant," said Lion, "give my family something to eat." Elephant smiled and shared some of his food with Lion and his family. The food was so good. Lion promised Elephant that he would give him his crown. Elephant laughed and said he didn't want to be king. "I just want you to say that I am the wisest of all animals," said Elephant. And from that day forward, Elephant has been known as the wisest of all animals. The end.
From the Story Zone, this is Quizzy Quiz. How many days did the rain god say the rain would return?
The rain will return in 11 days.
The animals saved food for how many days? They saved food for 575 days.
I really liked that story. It was very funny.
Yeah, that's true. And thanks to Quizzy, we are all getting better. Did you all enjoy the quiz?
Yes! Excellent. Thank you so much for coming to help us with today's show. You were all amazing. Did you have fun?
Yes!
Great. And for you at home, we hope that you had fun as well.
That's right. So do not forget to join us right here next week for more fun and games and learning.
That's right, on the KnowZone. Come on, everyone. Let's say goodbye. Bye!
Hello. Now, as you know, this is the KnowZone. And as always,
we have a lot of fun while we learn. Now, do you remember everything that you have been learning so far?
If not, do not worry because we have something very special just for you.
Now we have a free, fun-packed booklet that comes with everything we have learned throughout term 1. The question is, do you want one?
And if you do want one, all you have to do is just ask your parents to help you send us a text with your name and address to 30606. So do not be left out. Come on, get on texting on 30606.
Oh man, I missed a spot.
What?
It's not clean. It's not clean. It's
oh,
not
right.
clean.
Wait, Charlie. You missed another one.
Where?
Yeah, there.